Norman, two of the most iconic plays in the last 2 decades of the Oklahoma-Texas series have been keyed by Sooners linebackers. In 2001, Oklahoma safety Roy Williams pulled off the Superman play, jumping over a blocker to knock the ball free and into the waiting arms of blitzing linebacker Teddy Lehman for a game-clinching touchdown. A year earlier, it was Rocky Calmus who stepped in front of a Texas pass and returned it for a touchdown to put the Sooners up 35-0 in what would eventually be a 63-14 blowout. Plenty of other games in the series have been decided in large part due to great linebacker play on either side. Oklahoma's problems in the secondary to this point of the season have been obvious. When Iowa State wide receiver Allen Lazard goes up over Sooners cornerback Jordan Thomas to pull down a game-winning touchdown, there's not much shielding Thomas from criticism. Same thing with other defensive backs who get hung out to dry. But heading into Saturday's Red River Showdown, 2:30 p.m., ESPN, the Sooners have struggled to get consistent play from their linebackers, and their struggles last weekend played a big part in a loss to the Cyclones. I don't think Obo, Okoronkwo, or Caleb Kelly played anywhere near where they're capable of, defensive coordinator Mike Stoops said. I thought it was the worst game our linebackers had played collectively as a group. If you're gonna play those four, when they play well, we play well. Certainly the DBs are gonna give up some plays. They've gotta make some. But I didn't think our linebackers played very well Saturday. It hasn't just been in that game either. The biggest indicator of that, Emmanuel Beal said, can be easily picked out on the stat sheet. Our linebackers haven't had a turnover yet this season, so that's something we've been telling on our linebackers in our meeting rooms. We have to get more turnovers, we have to get more stops, Beal said. At the end of the day, the defense is on the linebackers, so we have to make the majority of the plays. We have to turn the game around. The Sooners have forced just 5 turnovers so far this season with no interceptions from linebackers. Last season, now departed linebacker Jordan Evans had 4 interceptions. Kenneth Murray and Kelly do have a fumble recovery each, and Okoronkwo and Kelly have combined for 3 forced fumbles. Okoronkwo and Kelly were expected to be the 2 biggest playmakers on the defense overall, and while Okoronkwo has made his share of plays, Kelly hasn't made the kind of impact he was expected to have after a 12-tackle performance in the Sugar Bowl last season. The sophomore has 19 tackles through 5 games and has just 0.5 tackles for loss. He's a very conscientious player, Stoops said. He wants to be great. Like all our players, fundamentally they need to be better, understand his position. There's just a lot of things he can do better. He's still a young player. He's only been in this for 1 year and a quarter. So it's not as easy a game as people think it is playing in this league. It'll tax everybody. It's good work, it's humbling, and it's a challenge, and it will be another one on Saturday. Kelly, in particular, has tried to approach this week with a different demeanor. Sometimes in a game, I'm the guy who's getting mad when they make a touchdown. I'm the guy who's getting disappointed in myself too, maybe too hard on myself, too hard on my team, Kelly said. I think just having a good energy about me and just being out there, having fun, making plays. I think that's a good way for me to be.